spiced corn with gooey, melty cheese. We're making cheesy masala corn. Let's get started. So I love this recipe because it features 3 of my favorite things: corn, cheese, and spices. And the reason why it's so great is that you can serve it as a sabzi on the side of an Indian meal, or you can do what I do and dip tortilla chips into it and turn it into a dip. So versatile, so good. So let's get started by creating the base of flavor. So I have a nice hot pan in front of me, and to it I'm going to add a little bit of oil as well as some ghee for flavor. And we're going to create the base of flavor by adding some onions as well as some jalapenos for heat. I'm going to saute this off until it's nice and translucent and soft. Next, we're grating in some fresh ginger and some fresh garlic, and I'm going to saute that off for 10 to 15 seconds or until it's fragrant. Next, a ton of fresh tomatoes. I'm going to season them up with a little bit of salt, some garam masala, kasoori methi, ground coriander, ground cumin, and cook that off until the oils rise to the surface and the tomatoes caramelize. I'm using fresh corn in this recipe because corn is in season, it is beautifully sweet, and all I've done is simply cut it off the cob. We're gonna pour it into the tomatoes and stir to combine. Now I'm going to add my cream cheese. This is the first element of cheesiness for this dish, and we're gonna let that melt through, and then I'm gonna pour in a little bit of water, and we're gonna bring it up to the simmer and let it thicken. Last but not least, we're going in with some grated white cheddar. This is going to add such a great flavor to this dish, and we're gonna mix it until it melts through. Now, with some fresh coriander, and our cheesy masala corn is ready. Eat it with your favorite kulcha, or dunk in with some tortilla chips for a perfect dip. Cheesy, bubbly, gooey, I cannot wait. The key to victory with this one is that it has to be served hot. So say for example, you're going to a friend's house, pop it in the oven, get it like nice and bubbly. That's when it's at its peak. Okay, I've got a tortilla chip. Let's dunk in. Oh, look at all that corn, that cheese. So good. Cheese and spice is so nice, especially when there's corn involved. I love how creamy this dip is from the cream cheese. That sharp cheddar adds such a wonderful flavor. And I love the hum of heat from the jalapeno. Not crazy spicy, but it's there. And those pops of sweetness from the kernels of corn. This is a perfect time to make this dish. And the key to victory with this one is that you have to serve it piping hot. You just have to. So if you're taking it over to a friend's house, just pop it into a hot oven, get it nice and bubbly, and then put it out on the table and let them have at it. This is my cheesy masala corn, and I hope you get to try this recipe at home.